Hey guys, it's Bear, and I'm on a sugar rush. Because I'm on a sugar rush, we're going to be doing some drawings. Any drawings in particular, specifically my old artwork. I had a whole phase where I was doing a lot of people, so I was doing people, and then one day I did like a dragon, and I really liked dragons, and I was doing a lot of fairies as well. So we're going to be doing dragons, fairies, and people in this episode. So, I've picked up the first artwork. Let's see it. I know this art will not be the best, and it's not realistic. It's still supposed to be cartoony. And another side note, I thought I was doing anime when I was doing all these people and stuff. It's not anime, but that's like what I was supposed to be going for. It's just a style of art that I used to do. It's not anime. It's not a specific style. It's me style. It's Bear's style from 2019. Okay, so that's what we're going to be looking at, and so let's get the first piece. This is the first piece. She was named Brittany, but she's been renamed since then. She's now Kim. She's wearing, I never used to give them color for some reason. Actually, I do have a few with color, but I used to just like the black and white look. A lot of my drawings always had black and white, because I don't think I had good coloring utensils at this time. And I don't know, don't ask me. So let's critique it, shall we? Okay, so the first thing, her jeans are not bad, but her legs and arms are kind of noodly, and they don't have that much, like, it's not thick here, thin or here. It's like all the same size. And I was trying to get like a perfect line like that when I was doing it like this. The shoes are little circles, which is like usual for me when I was little. Her nose is kind of low compared to her eyes. Like her eyes are like all the way up here, and her nose is like all the way down here with her mouth. Very distinct separation line. And her hair is actually kind of cute. The problem is, like, she's got half of half down, I think, but then like I just don't understand it. So we're gonna try to improve it a little. And that hand, I was kind of like putting it near her head so you like couldn't see. Like, I was trying to do it like that, where she's like spinning, obviously, the basketball on her finger, but it didn't end up very good. And in the sky, I'm not showing it because I have some personal stuff up there, so I'm not showing like the sky, but it's basically like that classic like half sun that you do on the top corner of the page with the 3 lines and like a few clouds. See, like, it's not very extraordinary. So, you get it. And so we also have a nice basketball hoop from the side, I assume. I have a basketball hoop at my house, but like, it's not this thick, like, obviously. Like, this is like the side of a cube almost. If you're doing the side of a basketball hoops are pretty thin. They're like made of glass, so it should have been thinner. Maybe like that thin. So that might be the thickness of the actual basketball hoop, like if I went outside. And this obviously isn't real size. Like my hand, her hand's the size of my fingernail. So, Yeah, and the hands. This hand is kind of wonky. Like, I mean, it's not horrible compared to the other things I've made, but like this hand is like oversized. Like that's half the size of her face. So we're gonna need to fix that. So I'm gonna sketch out my idea, and guess what I got, guys? Guess what I got? I got a brand new notebook. This is acrylic paper, so it holds paint really well. It is super thick paper. I mean, like compared to what I usually do. And so my old notebooks that I used to have, they had lines through it, and I didn't want something with lines through it because sometimes that can ruin your design. So I got this, and I'm super excited to use it. It's thick, and so it shouldn't bleed, and I'm really excited about that. So let's get started. This is my sketchbook where I just like jot down my ideas and stuff. So we're going to do a quick tutorial on legs. So essentially, it's really quick and pretty easy. You're just going to want to draw a thicker line like that. And then you're just going to want to, it's not perfect, but like that. And then you're going to want to draw the knee, which is small. And then continuing that, you're going to want to draw the final leg like that. If you want to do just a foot, like no shoes on or maybe flip-flops or something. I saw this one time and I really liked it, so this is how I draw my feet, like that. It's like looking at it, you know. The camera's blurry, but you get the idea. So it's like looking at it like that way. And the other way to do it, if you want shoes on, you're gonna draw the same exact thing. I still struggle with shoes, but it all depends on like the angle. If you want the leg kind of like, I don't know how to explain it, but like how you're like standing and then your foot is just kind of turned. I like to draw it in heels because that's like one of the only ways I've ever drawn it. You're just going to extend the leg like that, put a line there, it's the top of the heel, have it come down and point, and then like, so that's the easiest way for me. Just, that's like a heel boot, but like shoes from the side, you can like do like that, and then I like to draw laces. If you want the side, that's a shoe, and then if you want from the front, this isn't the vest. I'm probably gonna do it more like this more often, because on my old one I just had it like this, but like from the front you're gonna want to make that to be pretty thin, have that come up, or it helps if you look at a reference, because I'm not right now, I'm just like making it up. So I'm just gonna like, that's not horrible. Then again, or you could just like crop them. That might be what I do for Kim, sorry. Not Brittany, it's Kim. That might be what I do. I might do like a close-up picture of her. I haven't decided yet, but once I do my sketch, it'll be all decided, and then we can get started. Before we start the video any farther, just a reminder that if you guys could subscribe to our channel, that would really help. If we get 30 subscribers, Kat and I will do an art room tour. We moved into our third newest art room, and it's definitely the best. So if you guys can get us to 30 subscribers, we're 2 subscribers away, then that would be great. Thank you. We got a game plan. Here's my notebook. So basically, she kind of looks strange right now. That's because I need to cut down her forehead a little bit. I made it too big on accident, and I just didn't feel like erasing it. So we ditched the half up, half down, because when you're playing sports, everyone knows that you have to have all your hair up, obviously. So we put it all up. I fixed her hand slightly, but since this is the rough sketch, I didn't do it all the way. And before, she had this like little thing to represent that the basketball is spinning, but it like was just supposed to be like air, and I don't want to really add that, so we're just gonna pretend that you see it visually. And then I gave her like tall boots. I gave her jeans, but I made them a little bit more high-waisted. They kind of looked like a little too short on her, and well, not too short, but like, you know what I mean. And I put her hand on her hip instead of trying to do it out like how she had it before, because it looked kind of uncomfortable. It was like that. Like, it was like turned to the side, but like this way, and then she was like out. Like, it just looked strange. So I changed it, and I changed her legs as I said I would. So this is the new plan, and let's get started. Nice notebook, and in this video we're going to be doing no voiceover, so there's going to be a lot of music instead. So I just wanted to like kind of play around with the music in my editing software, so we're going to do music as my time lapses go. So let's get started. it's looking great. So what I've changed from the original design had a basketball hoop on the side. I didn't feel like drawing that. So instead I just like left it out completely. There's no basketball anywhere. And in the back, I removed the sun because I didn't feel like drawing, like, how do you draw a cartoony sun without making it look too cartoony and like a child drew it? You know, like, so I left out the sun and I did like a neighborhood in the background. And then I did like little cartoony clouds, which I really like because the other one had clouds. And then from the character, I gave her a ponytail and a scrunchie instead of a half up, half down with no anything. Like, I don't even know how the hair is standing by itself. I changed her outfit a little bit and I gave her freckles and I changed her shoes. So you can see them side by side. So here they are side by side. So it has changed a lot. I think my art has aged since 2019, which excites me a little bit. So that the original painting was from May of 2019, and this is the 24th of February. So in 2022, of course. So I think it's a little bit better. So basically, here's the color plan. This is going to be grass and grass. There's supposed to be two, but I accidentally drew a line there. So grass. This is going to be a road, and then grass neighborhood. Okay, so let's get it. To colorize new word. This is but it's not zoomed in at all. It's just really close to the camera. Colored pencils and a marker mix, because I feel like colored pencils are good for blending, and markers are kind of streaky, so they're harder for like bigger like grass and stuff like that. But for like smaller details, for like really thin details, like these are like really thin, the marker would hardly be able to fit in there. I'm probably going to use a yellow colored pencil. But for bigger things like, I don't know, the house or the tree trunks, I'll probably use marker. We'll just see how my hands are feeling. Maybe it's when my hands are cramping and I'm just like, you know, want to do marker. I don't know. I'll figure it out as I go. Okay, it's all done. So here it is from top all the way to the bottom. The rest is just grass or something else. And the one last thing that we need at the top and bottom is date at the top and my signature at the bottom. I just like having it. There we go, and it's all done. Let's do a few more. My drawings, and I knew they wouldn't be great, but I was a little taken aback. They were a lot worse than I was expecting, a lot cringier. But I looked through them and I found some dragons, fairies, and a lot of people like I was talking about. This was one that caught my eye. This is Visco, apparently, when I was in 2019. I honestly can't remember how old I was then, but whatever. So this is the fairy Visco, and at the time I literally had no clue that it was spelled like that. It was spelled like VSCO. And I used to consider myself as one, but I never had a real hydro flask. It was like the Swell water bottles. I think I had real Vans, but they weren't like, they weren't checkered print. For some reason, she isn't wearing the Vans right now. She's just holding them. I had scrunchies, but I had like 3 from my cousin. I never wore my hair in a messy bun because I could never figure out how to do it. I didn't have a seashell necklace. Like, I considered myself as one because I had a freaking hydro flask, but it wasn't like even a real hydro flask. So, and I used to say this all the time, and I'm not gonna say it because I'm gonna freak myself out like right now. So we're not gonna say that, but this is the drawing I chose, and I remember loving her at the time because of that smile, the way that I drew it, how it's so thin. She just looks like very excited. And so I really liked it at the time. So we're going to make her better. Critiquing. Okay, so the first thing is these toes. They're a little wobbly. They kind of are all over the place, and that foot does not look comfortable. It's like shorter and bending that way. Like, it just doesn't look right. I probably, since they're fairies, probably still won't include shoes on them. I think it'll make them look cuter, but we're going to make them look better than that. In my new drawing, I probably won't add Vans, and I might not even make her a Visco. Like, I used to write Fairy of Visco up here, or like whatever they were. I found like a Fairy of Summer, Fairy of Fall, like different things like that, and I used to write it up there. Now all I do is, I'm probably not even going to include the speech bubble, but now all I do is I just put the date up here and my name like down here. So that's probably all I'll do. But I'll probably just make her in the same style. Like, I'll probably give her the messy bun, I'll give her horns, red hair. Let's see, I'll give her a choker, but not that, like that. I'll make her arms better. Her legs are kind of noodly, and I'll make them proportionate and the same size. I like the oversized shirt idea, but I won't put Visco on there. I'll probably put Save the Turtles or something. I'm just kidding. I'll probably do, I don't know, I might leave it plain. We get there when we get there. And I'll keep the wings because she's a fairy. She's got to fly somehow. That didn't really look like a scrunchie, but I actually really like the hair, how it kind of is like that. Like, I kind of like it like that, so I'll probably, like I said, still do messy bun, but I'll leave, she left like half her hair out in the front, and then she cut it, apparently trying to give herself side bangs, but it didn't work. I forgot the name of them. Yeah, I can't remember, but basically, you know what I'm talking about, like those like curved front bangs, you know. Anyway, they don't work. Then we're gonna get rid of that J arm. Like, I don't know what she's doing there, but and those little stubby hands that are all the same size, like that's the thumb, but like it's on the right side at least, but like it's the right thickness. It's just not. It's gotta be longer. I'll probably keep the smile because I still do like it like that. Like, she looks very happy, like compared to my other one, like other like normal. Like, she just kind of looks like she's about to. She's just excited. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give her eyebrows. Ooh, I forgot to give eyebrows to the other girl. Alright, so I brought Miss, our girl back. She didn't, oh yeah, she does have a name. It's Kim. This is Kim. I'm just gonna sketch out eyebrows right now because I don't want to ruin her. And I'm doing the real simple, cartoony, just kind of line eyebrows. There we go. It actually does look better. Okay, I'm glad I noticed that. Let's get back. Let me see if there's anything else that I can critique. So, I used to put all my drawings in a binder once I did them, and I was like, I would hole punch it. I wish I put them in, like, like a, you know, plastic, like, stuff, and then you can put it in a binder so that way you don't have to hole punch it. I wish I did that. That way I didn't put these ugly holes in there, and if I put it in a binder now, that's probably what I would do, but I'm thinking about doing that, so I might. But, yeah. So basically, just to overview the whole girl and then our plan. So those are supposed to be Vans, and they apparently were so horrible at the time that I drew them. I had to clarify that they were Vans right here. That's supposed to be, I'm pretty sure, a seashell necklace. I just didn't feel like drawing seashells. This is when my art was like, I thought it was great. Like, how could I even have lived with that? Like, the lines are just going out, the colors. I'm having an internal breakdown right now. I'm just kidding. Yeah, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to keep the scrunchie, I'm going to keep the hair, keep the smile, probably keep the skin, like, color. I'll keep the oversized t-shirt, but we'll change. I'm gonna keep all the colors pretty much the same, but we'll just like remove those words. I think that would look a lot better. I'm gonna keep these shorts. I think they're supposed to be like athletic shorts, but they kind of look like denim shorts to me, so I might change the color of those to like black with white stripes on the sides or something. Fix those little arms and legs, and we're not gonna add a speech bubble. I just don't feel like, you know, artwork needs it all that much. So that's everything we're gonna do. Now we're gonna be focusing on Miss Visco right now. Let's get her started. Let's choose our colors. We're gonna do that together. So it's a pretty close pink. You think that they're both Crayola, so you'd think that they'd have like the same color. Okay, we're gonna color test these two, and these are more like skin colors. And then the other one is too dark, so we're going to, my desk is so messy right now. Color test. Alright, this one is definitely a lot darker, so I think this is our best option. Okay, so now for the yellow shirt. It's kind of yellowy orange. I think that's pretty close. Yeah, that's it. That's it. For red hair, that's pretty close. I just drew on it. You can hardly tell though. For the green horns, I think I might have done all this with twisties, like twistable markers or crayons or something. I honestly can't remember though, so. The shorts, I literally have no clue. It needs to be lighter, I think. Yeah. And now for her skin, I'm going to give her a pearl because I still don't feel like drawing seashells, but I'm going to give her a pearl choker so she could have a choker. Actually, yeah, I'll give her a pearl choker because I'm nice. I'm just kidding. I mean, I am nice, but for her skin, I think I'm going to go with this. It's very off. It's very off. But I think it's a nicer skin tone than, because I wanted something different than our other girl that we just did. For the setting, she's up in the sky. I don't really feel like drawing sky. So I used to do this for my other drawings. Down here, I'm going to draw like tiny little people like doing stuff and just like add color down there. And maybe I'll add like a moon, stars, like something like that here. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. All right. Oh yes, and the scrunchie. The scrunchie in here I think is supposed to be yellow, but I colored it with pencil, so it doesn't really look yellow. My scrunchie color choice, there's no purple. So we're going to do a deep purple. So it's a very odd, I'm not including her skin color for this, but like it's a very odd color combination. There's like saturated, desaturated, dark, light. It's interesting, but I kind of like it. All right, let's get started. Okay, real quick. So I decided to give her a little messy bun, and then I've got her little scrunchie here. I've got hair sticking out in the front, and then I have curtain bangs. I don't think that's visco. I think it's just more of like a trend and style right now, but I kind of like it like that, so that's how we're going to keep it. Alright, you guys, here she is all finished. Her skin is a little pink. The skin color was a little bit more pink than I expected. So it kind of looks like she's sunburnt, but that's okay. She's a fairy. She's been up in the sky all day. So what do you expect? I really like it. I did block shading on this one as well, right there. I added a moon in the background. And then to incorporate Vans, I made her shirt say Vans off the wall, which I really think turned out really good. I think it looks similar to the logo. I gave her those athletic shorts that I was planning on. That will need to be erased at some point, so I'll probably just take like a Posca and go over it or something. I love how her messy bun turned out, and she's so cute. Thank you guys so much for watching. I started filming this video at 2:30 today, and it is now 6:45, so I've been working on this video for a very long time. I did take about an hour break, so I've been working on this video and these drawings for about 3 hours, which took a really long time, but it was totally worth it. If you guys like videos like this, such as, stop motion, we've been doing a lot of that, making characters, drawing, painting, like whatever. Just make sure to go like those videos, and it tells us whatever has more likes, we're gonna do more of. So, and make sure to subscribe to our channel when you're on that video. The YouTube Studio app tells me how many subscribers subscribe to certain videos. So if you go to a video and then subscribe from that video, then it'll tell me, and then I'll know what made people subscribe, if you know what I mean. So make sure to subscribe and like, and remember, if we get to 30 subscribers, then we're going to do an art room tour. And so thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!